liked him.
Will Smith has been hiding the fact of who he really is, and it was exposed that night. He's really an asshole. But I wasn't allowed to say anything at that time because we were part of the committee that was supposed to punish him.
And how do you punish him?
Wow, wait. Just back up a second. Hang on.
I want to know
Will
what the punishment
Smith is like, for me, when I met him, right, I always say.
Like the nicest, most wonderful. He's a liar. Complete, utter fraud. Will is a douchebag, and that's something that you can't. The thing is, that's how politically correct the Academy is.
Right.
That they were so cowardly. Because if I would have done that, they would have been hauled out to prison. But because they were so worried about being, racist, violence is what it is, and what the color of your skin or your religion doesn't matter.
Sure.
If you commit a crime in front of other people, you get hauled out of there.
Yeah, but didn't you also sort of think, he's standing up for his missus? You didn't like that?
It doesn't matter. You can't hit another dude.
All right, man. Rob Schneider, the actor, played in what did he play in? He played Tropical Thunder, didn't he? And what's the other one? The baseball movie they was in when he was like the bully or something like that. Apparently he was on the Academy board, and you heard what he said. That was him. Who said Will Smith was fake, inauthentic, and all that stuff. And you had Stephen A. come out and say that he ain't gonna support Bad Boys Ride or Die in the wake of his success until Will Smith addresses the black community about slapping Chris Rock. The black community don't care about that. Think about Gunna snitched and they just piled in his hometown of Atlanta like ain't nothing happened. Don't no man owe anybody, I believe, anything. You will feel like as a man, we start off there again, that somebody owe you something. But what you find out quick, fast, and in a hurry in life, don't nobody owe you nothing. No matter if you gave somebody your all, you gave them something, you have them on your feet, they don't owe you anything. You did that. You make that conscious decision, you did that. But you don't owe us an apology. You don't owe Chris Rock nothing. You could be with somebody 20 years and they not actually give you a reason why they leaving or why they breaking up, divorce you, whatever. So I just figured out in life you don't owe nobody nothing. But Rob Schneider coming out saying that, it is what it is, bro. That's how they do black people, man. Think about Kevin Hart. He's about to host the Oscars, I think it was. And it was a dream of Kevin Hart to host the Oscars. What they do, they bring up some things that was in his past about some tweets and said, no, you don't do that. See, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing until you have success. When you start to have success, then people want to bring up your shortcomings. And not to say Will Smith ain't a piece of shit. I don't know. But we heard what the original Aunt Vivian said on Fresh Prince. You heard what she said, how he did and didn't fight for that pay and just worried about his pockets and didn't stand for them. That's a piece of shit. And a lady on there was like, well, he was so nice when I met him. And he was like, that's a facade. What he's saying could be true. Now, he said, well, I couldn't say nothing because I was on the Academy board, and no matter what you do, you don't put your hands on another man and whatever like that. Man, you can do it. Hey, look, in this world, let me tell you something. Especially people that look like him, you can do whatever you want to do. What about John Wayne pulling up on that little Indian girl, at the Oscars? In this world, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to go over there and slap old girl in the face, or you want to go over there and slap old boy in the head, it's a choice. But you got to be able to live with the consequences. Straight up and down. That's just what it is. You can do whatever you want. But you got to be able to live with the consequences. If him just come out here and they just wait for you to be successful to try to overshadow your success, and that's the game. That's really the game. That's really the game. This ain't even nothing that he should speak on. I went to go see Bad Boys, all black people in the theater. This ain't even nothing that he could speak on. And if he is an asshole, so be it. It's 1,000 more assholes in Hollywood that look just like him. Let's just keep it real. You know, now if this flop, maybe you will hear none of these guys say this. I just feel that it's not his conversation. And too many people, you know, and I think we got people too comfortable. I was listening to an old interview on DJ Vlad where Joe was talking about how R. Kelly, the singer Joe, was talking about how R. Kelly was trying to like hating on him and telling people not to play his music. Why do we having those conversations with mixed company? That's why they feel like they can speak on our situations and we value their opinion. We don't. We don't. We shouldn't interview with everybody, and when we do interview with certain people, we shouldn't speak on certain things in the community, and that's my issue with it. People feel validated going on certain platforms speaking to mixed company. So now guys like Rod Schneider feel like they could speak on the community and it's cool. No, it's not your fight. I mean, we didn't even know you knew each other. We should have been arrested. Well, Chris Rock chose not to press charges. Y'all go around here and y'all tell these kids that sticks and stones don't break your bones, and sticks and stones break your bones, words that never hurt you. That's a lie. The power of the tongue, the Bible will tell you that. The power of speaking things to existence. You know, how can that not be powerful? How can that not hurt somebody? You hear somebody that been with somebody for 50 years and say, I never loved you. You think that can't break somebody down? That can damn near send somebody to the upper room. You know? So words can hurt you. And people got to understand the social media era where everybody's so comfortable on the internet saying things and doing things on the internet that you wouldn't say to somebody. Okay, you said that in front of my face. You disrespected my wife. And it was a little, you know, some things behind it because she didn't let you hit it. So I got up on the stage, and I'm not saying what he did was right. Because as a man, you always got to keep your composure and control your emotions, because that's how we get in our biggest issues. That's how women get us. When they get us yelling and screaming, that's all they wanted. When you remain quiet, when you remain reserved, when you walk away and you leave and you don't give them nothing to fight into, there's nothing they can do about it. But I just feel to the point that it just wasn't his, right? Schneider, it wasn't his, wasn't his conversation. And that's what they do. They wait for you to come up and then they got something bad to say about you. You know, they didn't think Will Smith was going to bounce back. I knew he was. I mean, if he went up there and smacked the white guy, then we'd probably have a different conversation. You know? But he should have been cuffed. He should have went to jail. That should have happened. Well, that was up to Chris Rock. And Chris Rock ain't still apologized for what he said to Jada. It don't even have to be an apology towards Will. It could be an apology towards the Jada. He still ain't apologized. And nobody ever said he should have still apologized for what he did. But we done made people feel like our community is just, it don't have a gate around it. It's just like an open field where anybody can come and take what they want to take and pick some motherfucking apples, pick some tomatoes, get a couple watermelons, take some cherries, and keep it moving. And don't have to pay nothing. So that's why people that's outside the community feel so comfortable they can speak on it. You know, they can speak on it and go and come as they please because we don't have no gatekeeper. We just sold our community out. So we have no more creative control over what we doing. So we go badmouth our people to other people that don't look like us, to mix company. And like I said before, that's why they can feel like they can talk and go and come as they please. You know, and in my opinion, this ain't even the conversation you need to be having. People that moved on, people that forgot about what didn't happen and moved on. That shit happened a year or two ago. Now, you know, Stephen A. got the ball rolling. Anytime you see something successful, people gonna try to attach themselves to that. Give an opinion, or I don't like this about them, or I heard this story about them. Ain't nobody perfect. If you gave Rob Schneider that same success Will Smith had, he'd probably be a bigger asshole. Pause. So everybody got something to say. Oh man, he this and he that, and he ain't a good person, and it's just a facade, and okay, whatever. The majority of people had, Will Smith clout, power, money. They wouldn't even have the presence of mind to dress it up trying to be nice. They'd just be full-blown assholes. They think they could do whatever they want to do. But until we put a gate around our community, people gonna be able to give an opinion without getting slapped. And everybody gonna attach on to somebody success. Rob Schneider ain't did shit in years. I don't remember anything significant he done in years. So this little clip he put on the podcast might get him in a reality TV show, might get him on a Netflix special, might get him in a movie or something like that. But it just shows you that our community, support Bad Boys Ride or Die, the fourth and last installment. We don't care nothing about Chris Rock. Most of the people in the black community think Chris Rock is a raccoon anyway. I'm not saying that I believe that. I'm a Chris Rock fan. One of my favorite comedians. He got some funny ass movies to me. Two of my favorite, three of my favorite. CB4. Shout out to Charlie Murphy. He made that joint hilarious. Shout out to Down to Earth was hella funny, and Head of State was funny. So them three movies I could watch over and over and over. And then obviously he was in New Jack City. I'm just speaking on kind of like the comedy side of things. So I like Top 5 as well. I went to see Top 5. I seen probably damn near every Chris Rock movie he starred in. I done seen it. So it ain't that I prefer Will over Chris or Chris over Will. Really two different. I enjoy both of them. So you ain't gonna really. I think they was wrong on both ends. But that's just teaching me that you gotta watch your mouth. And if you say something, you gotta defend yourself at all times. But also, you gotta control your emotions. And that's one thing, man. If you control your emotions as a man, especially with somebody yelling and screaming and saying some wild shit, man, I really think you can master anything. Along with, once you can master emotions and your sexual discipline, I think everything else you can master. So I've been really, the past year, 2 years, I've really been really mastering the emotional part of it. And this year's really been more about the sexual discipline. That's what I'm really trying. I ain't going Lenny Kravitz sexual discipline with it. What'd he say? I forgot how many years he went celibate. And people had something bad to say about that. I say this too. One thing I noticed on the internet, I see some feel-good stories with animals, or I see people have great stories, but it's always somebody in the comment section that want to be negative. It could be like, oh, God finds a way to take extra grass and turn it into, I don't know, a new magical playground for cats. It's always somebody got something negative to say, no matter what you do. So I'll be paying attention to what nobody say. So that discipline, I'll tell you the 3 disciplines. I'll tell you them the 2 disciplines. Once you do that, you can stack money. You can do everything else. Emotional discipline and sexual discipline. If you can master both of those as a man, I can't speak as a woman because I ain't a woman. But as a man, you will be the man. But hey, check out the Real 101 playlist. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Check out the Patreon if you like what I'm kicking here. Read the descriptions. Got a couple tiers there. Patreon in the link tree, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal in the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, just to name a few. I'm literally damn near everywhere, but I appreciate y'all for listening. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.